Steve, and we are here to recap the draft. So, boys, talk about the draft, the recap. Justin had his punishment. Steve, we'll start with you. What did you think of Justin's punishment? How did he do?
I mean, I thought he did great. I mean, but I mean, the guy kind of knocked it out of the park. It was a little anticlimactic for me. I thought there was going to be throwing up. I thought there was going to be some crazy shit going down. But I mean, I feel like our boy just stepped up and rocked it out. I mean, I say, give all the kudos to Liz for getting that boy in shape for this year, getting ready for there. So I feel like he was rip ready to go, dude. He could have probably went, two more miles. It didn't matter. He was down like a clown. So yeah, a little anticlimactic, but our boy killed it. So
Kenny, what were your thoughts there?
I almost exactly what Steve said. I felt like Justin wasn't gonna like go in and just kind of make a fool of himself. I will call out that he did not run consistently, but you guys heard me screaming at him. But I mean, he shotgunned those beers like nobody's fucking business, and just kept like he probably could have shotgunned like 3 more beers. Like he was ready to go. So yeah, he did good. What is the punishment this year now? Did we even decide on that?
You have
I think you have a choice.
What's the choice?
Bartend for next year's draft party or your candy idea.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll definitely do candy if it's a me.
No bartending, Kenny? You're not gonna bartend for the crew?
No.
That's because someone's gonna be a real dick about it and just
absolutely. Oh yeah. I know what
100%.
I know what I'll do if I do that. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, plus would Kenny even be able to stand up to bartend at the draft party? I don't even know. Like, I mean,
probably not.
Like, after the second round, no one's getting any drinks, dude. Like, we're gonna be all waiting.
Kenny will be there by 11 a.m., 10 a.m., just 5 beers deep, a shot
gotta
or two
have fun.
And he's gone, dude. He's not surviving.
Gotta make that flight worth it, baby.
That is true.
By the way, Kenny, have you recovered yet? Are you sober? I mean, are you still
I'm
good?
I'm good. So Sunday morning was pretty hard. I got home at 3 a.m. and I was locked out of my parents' house, so I had to call mom to open the door for me. And she laughed and gave me a hug and said, "Go to bed, honey." So
nice.
And then I jumped in the pool, and then I went to Kuka's and got a really big burrito, and I went back to sleep for like 45 minutes. And I woke up feeling like a champ. Made some coffee. And I was good to go. I was a little sluggish yesterday, but I'm surprised on how well I've handled it so far. But Sunday morning, I was like just walking to the car to go get a burrito. Like I was walking really slow. Like I was just not. My body doesn't do that anymore, man. So.
Well, and before we get into it, we do got to give Justin kudos, not only for his impeccable beer mile, but setting this whole thing up, getting all us clowns into one room.
Yes.
Getting the Dick Olympics going. Getting everything going. So huge kudos to Justin for his hard work, because you know how much of a pain we can be. Yeah, he does. He gets the clicks.
Yeah.
He gets the clicks.
Spirit fingers.
So yeah, kudos to Justin, the commish coming through again.
And thanks as usual to Badin for hosting all of us and dealing with us.
Yeah. And actually making it through the draft. I mean, honestly, I was pretty impressed with Din at the draft. Like he had his boardroom going. I mean, he was kind of locked in. He was, he made it through all the rounds, like sober. Dude, it was a whole new Din. I didn't even know who this guy was. I was like, who is this?
I mean, I went in there and watched him, and it's a lot of work to copy the screen and paste it in the Chat GPT.
Sticker on the board. Leave that for me. Yeah, he put in some serious work yesterday.
Yeah.
Look, I did talk to Din today. I had lunch with him, and you heard it here. He's not happy with his Chat GPT draft. He's worried. The man versus machine. It's not.
Hey, if he wants to trade teams with me, I'm down.
I bet Kenny would like that. Kenny would like that.
All right, Kenny, that's a good segue into our next segment. Who do you guys think had the worst draft? Steve, over to you.
I mean, really, my boy Kenny here. I'm sorry, but I don't like your draft. I don't like Dins either. Dins got some guys in his starting lineup who are like number 2 guys, and I just wasn't, the Chat GPT just didn't bring it home for him. I don't know. And then Jeff, I don't know, Jeff's team's a little. For me, Justin Jefferson's banged up. You never know how those injuries can, those hamstrings last all year long. So, he is Justin Jefferson though, so you never know, he could bounce back. But Kenny, I gotta say, I think you're at the tops there for me in the and you're owning it. So
thank you.
We can't even razz you and talk shit because
it's an honor.
You're like,
it's a privilege.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Yeah, I'll say for me, it is my draft. I finally looked at the board today and looked at the players who went after my picks, and I'm like, there's 10 guys there I should have taken instead. So here's the problem, right? So I made my own tier rankings. So people that I thought hey, he could do it, he could blow up, and that's where I fucked up. Because for some reason I put Ricky Pearsall way too high, and but I was just telling Matt and Steve, I legitimately was slipping into a depression in my backyard just now, looking at the draft board and going oh my god, this is really really bad. So I would say worst drafted team is mine, and for the record, I put it into a draft analyzer, and let me look. My team ranked 12th. So also the worst drafted team in the analyzer. My team had a score of 60. Well, okay. So it's power rankings, but my team is power ranked 12th with 65 is their score. And the next highest is Piper's Pit at 76. So I'm not but hey, I got the best defense though. The analyzer loves my defense. So
defense wins championships, baby. That's it.
There you
sure
go.
does.
Yeah. Yeah. You never know. You can get those few points a week on D, and you're good.
Sure.
Sure. I think it's close between Kenny and Din. Din just had some Chat GPT. That might as well have been made by Dusty Flint Industries at this point. That led him down some dark holes that I don't know. As far as the favorites though, I like Ryan a lot. I think he lost.
Dude, I was gonna say the same thing. I really like his this year.
Yeah.
Steve, who's your favorite?
Honestly, I think my team's pretty stacked. I'm pretty excited about what I got. But I do love Ryan's team. He's right there. I think Ryan locked in. He got some studs early. He got some studs late. If you look at his team top to bottom all the way through, he's got guys that he can plug in later. And I think that's kind of how my team is too. I got some guys on my bench that I could plug in. I went with a different strategy this year. I just tried to do something different, just instead of whatever. But yeah, Ryan's team's just locked in, I feel.
I will say, at least for my team, I do really like my 2 starting running backs. I feel like they're pretty safe plays, and regardless of matchup, you play those guys every week. But past that, I ain't feeling too great. But I got Big Dick Baker. He's gonna carry me, man. He's gonna do it.
We're gonna find out.
Hey, so don't give me that look for the number 5 quarterback last year. All right.
So
recognize royalty.
So who is your biggest draft steal going in? Who do you think had the biggest or the best pickup for their value? Steve?
Of our team or just in general?
Just in general. Who do you think?
Just in general?
They drafted, someone they drafted late in the draft, you think is going to be a really good value for where they got him at?
Dang.
That's hard.
I think Justin getting McBride where he got him, I think that was pretty solid. I thought McBride was going to go a little earlier.
I would actually say Ryan getting Nick Chubb in the 11th round, and they just announced that Mixon's going to IR. He's got an RB1 for 4 weeks at least.
That's true. That is true. I didn't even see that. I'm like, there you go.
But there have been reports coming out that Chubb hasn't looked good in camp either. So this could be some disgusting match between Damian Pierce and
The Texans have a good O line though. They'll be fine. Yeah, they have a horrible defensive line. They have a good. Oh wait, no, that might be flipped around. Don't listen to me.
I think it's whoever grabbed Braylon Allen, because I think he went like way late, like 10th or 11th round, and they've been talking about a committee approach, and he was grabbing a lot of Breece Hall's touches last year. So if that increases, that could be a pretty good flex stash as we go on. Especially if Breece somehow starts to fall out of favor or gets hurt, that's a really good pickup right there. But who's your guys' biggest dud? Your fantasy dud of the year? Who do you think that's going to be?
I don't know. I mean, I told you earlier, Matt, I'm just not a fan of Kyron Williams this year. I just feel like Blake Corbin's going to get work, and
Blake Corbin, get the fuck out of here.
I'm telling you,
work.
I'm telling you. I'm listening to Sean McVay, and he's telling me all this shit, dude.
It's coach talk. He's always going to give his second string guys hand jobs, but like it's not him. Like they just gave Kyron Williams a huge contract.
I know, but they worked his ass last year, and I don't think he's going to put up the same numbers as he did last year. So,
probably not. No, yeah. I'm going to say biggest bust is Jonathan Taylor. I just don't think it's going to be what it was early in the year. I think the Colts are in shambles. And obviously, I just don't think they're a great team. I just don't. So I don't think Jonathan Taylor is going to be able to stay healthy enough to carry them. That's my opinion. So,
I mean, I think that's a good point because, I mean, quarterback play is going to be, who knows what you're going to get out of Danny Dimes.
Yeah.
He might get hurt. He might fall off a cliff, and then you go with Anthony Richardson, who's going to be even
That's
worse.
Not going to happen. Anthony Richardson ain't coming.
for my dynasty hopes and prayers.
I know you're trying. You're trying. You're like, come on, baby. Come on.
Me too. On the other hand of my dynasty hopes and dreams is Breece Hall, who I think is going to be an absolute bust this year because they're talking about again that committee approach. He didn't have a lot of touches last year. That offense is terrible because Justin Fields is the quarterback.
The disrespect. Big Papa Fields.
Dude, you think I really want that to be a bad offense? No. I've got Breece Hall. I need him to do well.
Fields checks down a lot. And think about it. Okay, he can't throw well. He can throw 5 feet. Perfect. He can throw it to Breece Hall all day.
Were you guys surprised with anything in the first round? Like anybody picked that you were kind of surprised? I feel like kind of went pretty chalk.
Brian Thomas at pick 12 was pretty surprising.
Yeah.
But
I think people are seeing what he did last year. And I mean, Trevor Lawrence I think had a better year than people give him credit for. And I think people are assuming he's going to build off of what he did. But a lot of times guys slump in their second year, not have a better year. So I don't know. I think he's going to have a fine year, but I think based on where he's drafted, it's going to be disappointing.
I think CeeDee Lamb may Sean getting CeeDee Lamb with the 5th pick. I feel like that might I probably wouldn't have done that. I would have taken Amon-Ra instead, just because CeeDee Lamb has like competition and George Pickens now, and the Cowboys are just the Cowboys. But that's just me though.
Did your little multiplier like top or did that?
Huh? I did not understand anything you just said.
Oh, you know that you didn't find a draft that draft. Did you? Who?
You're just breaking up.
You're like in, out, in.
Yeah.
Steve.
Jesus Christ. Kenny, I agree
okay.
with you though. I think CD having George Pickens there is probably going to pull some stuff away there. I don't think he's going to have a bad year by any means, but I think at his ADP, I think he's going to be disappointed to where he was drafted.
I think it is interesting that Val went all in on the Eagles because she drafted Saquon and AJ back to back. which
Mhm.
I get very
Bold strategy.
scared of drafting a running back, like the top running back and the top wide receiver from the same team, just because. But I mean, the Eagles were dominant last year. AJ Brown wasn't, but Saquon was obviously. AJ Brown burned me last year, so I'm avoiding him in a lot of stuff just because it was very. They were able to lean on Saquon so much they didn't even really need to pass too much, So
Well, I think Saquon's going to have, obviously, he's going to have a year that steps back a bit, but I think James Cook is the biggest one because he had 16 TDs last year. I think people are going to overvalue that, and there's natural touchdown regression that's going to happen where he can't sustain 16 touchdowns again. So I think James Cook is probably I don't call it a bust, but I think he got overvalued.
But you know what? Some good value though. I got Cooper Kupp at the end of the 8th round, so that's pretty.
Can you actually hear me now better?
You're
Yes.
good. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we got you.
So Kenny, what I was trying to ask you is, what did your analyzer say for the top to the bottom? Did it give you like a top? Who are the top teams?
Oh yeah. So I did some screenshots. According to my analyzer, the number 1 team is the person who gets the pick first usually. So that would be Justin. He had for power ranking. Well, this is just power.
Justin
rankings.
picked second. Justin picked second. Though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But this is just power rankings, right? So Justin, according to this, has the strongest team, and then it goes Justin, then Sean.
Yeah.
Sean like directly below him, and then Beer Mile directly, like practically tied.
Wow.
Yeah, this kind of sucks because like the first 5 teams are all tied in power rankings, so that's kind of like So it goes Waves, Nosy Neighbors, Beer Mile, Chudalo Churros, Chudalo, Sex Panther, Eddie, Half Chub, Ryan, Clussy Juice, The Clankers, Piper's Pit, and then yours truly.
I will tell you if you go through Eddie's team, he did a pretty solid time. He drafted a pretty solid team if you look through it. So
his is boom or bust because there's a lot of rookies on there, and if they
so
you don't know what you're gonna get, but if they pull it off, man, like I mean Neighbors last year, no one thought Neighbors was gonna be it, and that guy came on hot.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Brian Thomas. All right, boys. Any other thoughts you have from Saturday's draft? Any other parting thoughts or ideas you have?
No, I would just say thanks to everybody that came. I thought it was cool. It was good seeing everybody again. Like I say, thank you, Dan. Thank you, Justin, for putting it together. Much more mellow draft than this year. Do you remember, Matt, like 10, 12 years ago when we had these drafts? Like, it was pretty crazy. I mean, it was crazy
fun.
Town. And this is like, we're all like grown-ups and adults now. It's kind of weird. Like, it was like an adult draft. I was like, whoa, okay.
Well, it was adult during the draft.
Right. That's what I see. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but then everything just
adult.
goes off the rails. Yeah.
Different kind of adult. Yeah. So everyone, we're going to be coming back at you each Wednesday with the podcast, which will drop those nights because we're not going to miss Thursday Night Football for it. So it'll be some rotation of me, Steve, and Kenny. I will be coming at you from Dallas next week, just a little north of Old Kenneth. And we will come at you with our week 1 previews. And after that, we'll do a review of the previous week and then a preview of the following week. So, fellas, appreciate you. I'm going to get back to my work league draft, but you boys take it easy and we'll talk to you soon.
I really wish there was football on right now. I'm kind of sad we have to wait a whole week, but that's okay.
Almost there, man. We are
we're almost there, Kenny.
All right,
guys. Days away.
All right, boys. Good talking with you. All right.